Good morning and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 2020 Northwest Championships, coming to you from Medford, Oregon. We're at U.S. Cellular Community Park, a beautiful facility right off Interstate 5 in Southern Oregon. And we got two good teams here today, and we're going to be telling you all about the tournament that's coming. If you like baseball, Table Rock Sports is where you want to be over the next couple days, because I'll tell you, we got some baseball coming your way. Two good teams here today coming your way. We've got Tri-State 22 coming up here against Idaho 22. Royal Blue and Black on the field right now. Very simple numbers. We got Miles and Chris with me here. Just give you the layout of the land. We got 380 to straightaway center field. We got 320 to both flagpoles. A beautiful field here. First batter gets on with a walk, and that is number 22 going to be making his way, getting up there all the way. These teams have come a long way. Some have flown in, some have driven in, but they're making their way in.
You know, Demi, last I heard it was 30 teams here for this tournament.
Payne Owen, the outfielder, on base. He's 5'9", 150, bats right, throws right, and he walks right to first base for the first man on. Second batter up now. Coming up is going to be, looks like Garcia Humberto, and he's a catcher, first baseman, 6'1", 195 pounds, bats right, throws right. And Humberto comes from Timberline, Idaho. Big cut on that one. On the mound, on the black team, is, let's see, number 26, and that is August Rogers, left-handed pitcher. He's 6'2", 165 pounds, throws left, bats left, from Lake Ridge, Oregon. That one's going to be called there.
Well, and Demi, I'm a lefty myself, and there's just something different about having a left-handed pitcher on the mound.
That's right. I remember giving you before you got your own set, a left-handed golf club.
Yeah.
I tried hitting a left-handed golf club, but didn't do much worse than my right-handed golf club. Swing and a miss. I can't say down in the dirt because it's not dirt.
Yeah, here on the turf field.
All synthetic field here, really nice. U.S. Cellular Fields, if you've never seen it, is a beautiful facility for you folks in Idaho. It's a beautiful facility. The Medford Parks and Recreation Department years ago built this, and through all the tournaments from softball, baseball, they even have football here. Oh, a throw back to first. He's in safely. Nice toss back. They built this and completely have paid it off. It is completely debt-free for this community of Medford.
Wow.
Fantastic. I mean, Rich Rosenthal, the parks director, and the pass ball, no, he got it down into the pellets, got back up. He threatened to run, but didn't make the run.
Christensen, the third baseman, at the plate.
Right-handed batter. Looks like he's got a powerful swing. Doesn't he? Look at those arms, man. He's got some stocky arms there. There goes the runner. Nobody covering second. The ball's in the grass into the outfield. He'll hold there, but safely gets to second base. Nicely done.
Yeah, that was a good steal. A little bit of confusion on the part.
Well, I mean, yeah, when he took off for second, the pitcher threw to first, and Owen just kept going.
Yeah.
Hey, I made that rhyme. See if he can get going to third here. The no man out. We're here in the first. Got it.
Another high one
there. Wow. Trying to get his legs down. I don't know if these guys play on synthetic turf or if they have dirt, pitcher's mounds. I mean, maybe the pitcher's just trying to get used to that different feel under his feet. The view up behind us there, you'll see the three buildings. That is the Rogue Valley Manor. Very, very, very nice retirement facility. Has golf courses and I'm Demi DeSoto along with Christopher Janish. Miles on camera. Coming to you. We got five games today?
Yep, five of them.
5 games.
15 if you count all of our teams.
At 3 sites. We're here at Harry and David Field 9 and also at Harry and David Field 6 or 13, one of the fields over there. And also at Harry and David Field behind us sometimes. Sorry, U.S. Cellular Field's where we're at. It's all in the same place. Harry and David Field's right behind us where the Medford Rogues play in the Collegiate Bat League. River Dogs used to play there. Medford A's used to play there years ago. Farm team for the Oakland A's. Ooh, that was a nice looking pitch. Called strike.
Saunders at the plate, and it looks like he does a little bit of everything. Infield, outfield, and right-hand pitcher.
Great utility players are needed at this level. These guys all hoping to advance their careers, get scouted. Here comes a pop fly coming our way over toward the fence. Can he get it? Oh, off the top of the fence. Glad it wasn't about 20 feet down our way.
Yeah.
That would have been right on top of us.
That's half the reason we have a canopy.
Yeah. Well, we were standing in the umpire's tent, before setting up, and a ball came over the top, and it was like a meteor hit the top of the tent. But yeah, a lot of teams coming here. We'll give you the rundown on all that as we go along, but we got plenty of time to talk over the next 4 days. Probably going to need some tea and lemon, don't you think? Here's the toss. Up high. Scoreboard operator figuring it out. He's got 2 outs on the board now. That one gonna go foul down the left field line. Cars are right there too. That's not a good place to park.
Yeah, well, that's where I'm parked. So
yeah, I was gonna say right over the dugout. It's like there's a row of cars right there, and that's foul ball territory right there. That one's another pass ball. Here he comes on his way to the plate. Not going to be in time, and they go up 1-0 as Owen makes his way around the bag on 3 different plate advancements. Really good job, good hustle. Getting some high fives.
That's why he's your leadoff batter.
Yeah, that's exactly why. You want that guy out there to be quick. You want him to be aggressive on the bases, and he is. And now they still have a runner at second base. Here's a fly ball going kind of deep. Could be a problem into shallow center. Coming in, making the catch. And that will end the inning, but not before getting on the board. And so we'll take a quick break. We'll be back with more action. You're watching the Pacific Northwest 2020 Baseball Tournament Championships here on Table Rock Sports.
Everyday heroes live life full circle. Fill up and use your enrolled kickback card so you save 16 cents a gallon at the pumps. Get what you need when you need it. And remember, we reward all heroes with kickback cards at My Circle K. And if a call goes out for another heroic appearance, no problem. We have that one covered too, with our state-of-the-art car wash systems. Be the hero you were meant to be. Heroes living life full circle.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
We're here for 5 games.
We're live.
And welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field 9, if you count them, 9 fields here in beautiful Southern Oregon, right off Interstate 5. In case you're, watching somewhere else around the world and you're not even sure where Medford, Oregon is, if you go up California on I-5, cross the California border into Oregon, 30 miles north, that's exactly where we are, 30 miles north on I-5, a beautiful place, Southern Oregon. A little smoky right now. There was some concerns about the air quality standard because there's some fires going on down in the Redding area. In California, but right now everything's good to go as far as they won't let them play if it reaches above a certain metric level kind of things, but it's pretty smoky around. Hopefully the wind starts blowing the other way.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, because I want to watch some baseball. All right, here we go now on the mound. Another left-handed pitcher. And this is Dominic Tatone, the left-handed pitcher out of Roseburg, Oregon. He's the sole player on that team from Oregon. The rest are from Idaho. So I wonder if he was a Roseburg Indian.
Yeah.
Could have been. We might have seen him play against some of the Southern Oregon teams in our Southwest Conference League. Southwest Conference League here, and he gets a strikeout to start it. So nice 1 strikeout already. Left-hander's got his dial in. And, if you look at it, he's wearing orange and black socks. Do you see that? Orange and black socks, the pitcher for Roseburg.
Oh, yeah.
Have to tell Joey about that. Joey Kiran, who does the broadcast for the Roseburg Indians. Here's a foul ball coming back our way. Oh, into the rough back here. That's a marsh back there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little bit wet.
At the plate now is Dawson Gillespie. He's an infielder, 6'1", 170. Also from Roseburg, Oregon.
Yep, and he just grounded out.
So you got a couple, what probably is two Roseburg Indians playing against each other right there.
Yeah.
One on a tri-state team, one on the team from Idaho. Coming to the plate now, number 28, left-handed batter. It's Tanner Douglas. He's a left-handed pitcher, first base and outfield. 6'1", 160, bats left, bites left. From right here, South Medford, Oregon. Tanner Douglas. South Medford Panther. Did he go? No. Looked like it. They didn't check with the other umpire. Sometimes when they're not sure, they check down the baseline to see if the other umpire will call it. Down low on the outside. Not going to go on that one either. We're just underway here. Game 1 of how many? 25?
A few.
We have 5 games a day for, that one right back at the box. It's going to get over to short. Quick throw over. Oh, and it's over across the top. Is he going to hold or go? Knock the bats off the cages over there. And so he's on the throwing error. And so on base, good job there, Tanner Douglas. Another left-hander coming to the plate now. That's Brandon Fair. He's an outfielder, 6'0", from University of Washington. Here's a double play ball. No, they're going to go straight across, get the one out. And he's out on the ground out to second base. Nice play there. And that will take us to the end of the inning. And the score is 1-0. We'll be back right after this on Table Rock Sports.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
And welcome back. You're watching the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Championship Tournament, coming to you live from Medford, Oregon in Southern Oregon, here right off of I-5 at the U.S. Cellular Field. And we've got two good teams going at it right now. 1-0 is our score, as Idaho has taken the early lead in the royal blue. I honestly like the way that they just made the uniforms very simple. Big number on the front, big number on the back.
I knew. I was talking to the Idaho coach before the game, and he said, "Have you ever seen a baseball uniform with numbers on the front and back?" And I said, "No, but I like it."
Yeah, for our purposes, it's great. Not too stylish, but yeah. Yeah, it takes a look at that one. That was a nice pitch on the outside. At the plate now for the Royal Blue, number 33. And that is Cohen Hoover, outfielder. And he's from Eagle, Idaho. He stands 5'11", 175. Bats right, throws right. Looks like he wants to get on base. I would. Nice stance. Got a good look. I mean, it's, you know, what's interesting at this level, in this kind of, I guess you can call it developmental league, is watching their techniques, seeing what they do. How do they get their stance? How do they cock the bat back? See, look at that cut. Wow, that was a power cut there. Swing and a miss on that one. Count goes to 2-2. We're here in the top of the second inning, and they lead at 1-0 right now. Watch that one on the outside. And, you know, it's really funny. You got this really high caliber baseball going on, and most of the people who are here are from out of town.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, not a lot of locals know about this tournament or you know, really have a dog in the race, so they're not going to be here. And he's
only fans allowed are 2 parents per athlete. So people from the community aren't invited to come, and
that's why they watch it on
on
Table Rock Sports. Table Rock Sports has been around for about 30 years almost, doing high school sports throughout Oregon. And so we got the invite to do the broadcast for this. We have 3 crews working at 3 different facilities all at the same time here, the other U.S. Cellular Field, and also at Harry and David Field.
Fox at the plate.
Oh, here goes for second. Sliding. I think he got him. Oh, no, he bobbled. He got safe. It was really nicely timed. The throw was a little low. And, you know, he tried to get the scoop in there and just couldn't get it done. But Oliver Brown kind of bobbled it a little bit. Nice slide. He's in at second.
Well, and you have to remember, these guys don't normally play together, so there's going to be some of those communication errors, especially here, the first game of the tournament.
And like you said, Killian Fox, third, he's a all-around utility kind of guy. Third base, second base, right-handed pitcher out of Lewiston, Idaho. And he's aboard on a walk. So now runners at first and second here in the second inning. I'm trying to figure out what the clock is on the scoreboard. Do they have a time limit on the game?
Yep, 2-hour time limit.
2-hour time limit, counting down. Well, an hour and 41 minutes left. That's interesting. I guess you'd have to, or else, you know, these things could go on until next week. Oh, here's a 3 steal. No, he's in there safe. Good hustle. Got in under the tag. Good throw, though, from the catcher.
Yeah, that's just an all-around. That's what you want to see at this level of ball.
Well, I mean, everybody did exactly what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
The catcher made the catch, made the throw perfectly. The third baseman made the tag perfectly. The runner got in under the tag. I mean, everybody did what they did. He just had one step on him.
Yep.
Great action. Early on action here. Glad you're with us. I guess they could call this a baseball bubble. Is this like the NBA bubble?
Something like that.
We should have like fake audience members. There he goes to second. They won't even challenge that. Nice
yeah, not worth the risk there.
Nice slide on the carpet. So now runners at second and third here in the second inning. No outs still. At the plate now, number 37. Getting ready to do his duties here. Mason Garcia, first base and right-handed pitcher. He's from Eagle, Idaho. He's a tall kid, 6'4". They have a couple tall kids when they were right in front of us warming up, and they got a couple tall kids that look in that 6'4" range. That one down low. Glad to have you with us here, enjoying this great baseball activity. I'm Demity Soto, along with Christopher Janish, and Miles on the camera up there. Called strike. It's interesting, like when you drive on Interstate 5 and you drive by this facility, and like on a day like today, you'll see all kinds of activity. That one's a ball. You'll see all kinds of activity passing by, and it's like if you've never been by here and you don't know what this is, you're like, wow, what is this place? It looks like the Disney complex. Swing and a miss.
Brings the count full.
Big swing there. Had he contacted that, boy, that 320 pole down the left side was kind of feeling worried. Short porches, really, in baseball. And he's aboard to load the bases with nowhere to go but home plate. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. Hour and 38 minutes left in this one. We'll be with you all day here. The 3 of us. We got 3 others at each of the other fields. That one up high. Yeah, it's topsy-turvy what this whole pandemic has done to the sports world.
Yes, it is.
I mean, baseball, hockey, basketball, they're all playing in bubbles in front of cardboard cutouts. Oh, there's a shot. That one's going deep back to the warning track. Tagged up, he'll come in to score. So a nice job there on the tag and score coming in. That is Cohen Hoover, the outfielder out of Eagle, Idaho. And score goes to 2-0. Well, that one straightaway center 380, and he caught that on the warning track. That was a nice power hit from the big kid, 6'4". See what I'm seeing? He's a big kid. All right, coming to the plate now, another right-handed batter. Going to watch the first pitch go by there. And this batter now for them is going to be Caden Casagrande, infielder, right-handed pitcher. He's 5'10", 170, bats right, throws right. From Bishop Kelly, Idaho. Hello, Bishop Kelly, Idaho. How you guys doing? Tell your friends they can watch these games, all however many 50 games we're doing, for free on TableRockSports.net, and that will lead you to our YouTube channel, right?
Yep, well, they can actually watch them on our website or on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, take your choice. Here comes a baseball mom with the camera. Seen a lot of baseball moms walking around with cameras.
Yep.
Boom, there's a high fly ball. Is it going to stay in play? Going to go back? I think it's out. Oof, back there.
You can tell the ground's wet out there. The ball just dies when it hits it.
Like my golf shot. Just kind of made a divot. No souvenir for the fans. Yeah, you know, when you're playing the Wood Bat League and you're playing these kind of tournament teams and the travel teams and stuff, it's a grind. I mean, you know, the travel. I mean, you see all the cars out here, and he goes down. That'll end the inning, but not before they put another run on the board. We're done at the top of the second. We'll come back in just a minute here. You're watching the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Championship Tournament here on Table Rock Sports.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Get Unlimited with Payback, and you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point.
And we welcome you back to beautiful Southern Oregon on a warm and going to get very hot day today. I'll tell you, I bet you these guys are really glad they're playing the first game.
Yeah.
You're watching the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament coming to you from Medford, Oregon, Southern Oregon to be exact, right on I-5. And we're guessing by mid-afternoon, temperatures will be 100 plus.
I believe so.
I think they're estimating 105 today. So
last night I checked and I thought it was 100, and I'm going to keep going with 100 until and not look again and hope that that's the highest it gets.
Yeah, we'll have to check with Milt Radford, the weather forecaster for Channel 10 here, who Table Rock Sports partners with, and Joe and I are on the Friday night shows there. But yeah, Milt Radford just had his second knee replacement, so our best wishes go out to him. He's at home recuperating. So at the plate now, number 23, Oliver Brown. He's an infielder, right-handed pitcher. He comes from South Anchorage, Alaska. That's a commute. That one down low. Have some family that lives outside of Anchorage, Alaska.
That's the northwest.
Yeah, that's beyond the Pacific Northwest. That's the Northwest. That's, that's almost to Russia.
Yeah.
Ooh. Kind of clipped that one off the handle. So coming up on deck, number 36. Coming up after him, Nathan Carlson, first baseman out of Mountainside, Oregon. Here's the toss. Ooh, that looked pretty good. Of course, we're over here at a 200-foot side angle, but that would look pretty good to me.
Yeah, I don't know if we can judge pitches from over here at all.
Yeah. That one high and outside, and he's going to be aboard. Oh, so that was in the hole. Actually, coming up now is going to be Nathan Gray Jr., the outfielder out of Kamiakin, Washington. He's 6 foot, 145 pounds, left-handed batter, throws left-handed. Got a runner on first. Good lead. Comes out. I don't know, is it just me or are all first basemen really tall?
Well, you gotta be able to stretch.
Yeah, you gotta have that stretch, man, because it's like Keith Hernandez, Boog Powell, all these guys. I'm dating myself there, but all these first basemen really tall.
Yeah.
Checking him out. Goes for the pitch. Catcher says, get back over there. Yeah, he's kind of doing the quick little cha-cha dance there to kind of catch the pitcher's eye as he's delivering the pitch. Ooh, that was a pitch that was a little outside. He kind of went for.
Yeah, I had to reach for that one. Wasn't able to get to it.
Evens out the count at 2-2 here. We're in the bottom of the second inning. Foul ball. That one's going back. Better not hit those cars. You know, it's funny. People always want to park close because you don't want to walk a long way. But then if you park far, you got less of a chance of getting your car hit.
Yeah.
That one's coming over here to the side. Is it playable? Oh, off the cement behind the dugout there. Coach walking, drawing up his next lineup for the next game. Coach Rob Vance, very nice guy, gave us his lineup. He's formerly from Concordia University. Sitting out there, he's got his fishing hat on instead of a baseball hat over there on third base.
You got to keep your ears covered.
Yeah. Well, thanks to the Pacific Northwest Baseball giving us the
Gators.
Yeah, these gator things, coming into play. Social distancing in effect, like you mentioned, Chris. Only 2 parents allowed per player.
Yep, 2 parents or fans or
Yeah.
whoever, but only 2 per player. And it looks like not even that many here.
Well, I mean, when you got to come from Idaho, or Washington, that's kind of a trek. These guys do this all the time. Well,
yeah.
In normal searching situations, do it all the time. So now runners at first and second. That is going to bring up number 36. That's Nathan Carlson coming up to plate from Mountainside, Oregon. He's another one of them tall kids. Oh, there go the runners. They'll advance on the pass ball. Picked up B.G. Gould this morning at Morningside Cafe and brought him over to Harry and David Field. He's going to do some stuff over there. Legendary B.G. Gould. Probably all these people. I'm guessing some of these people we're talking to know who B.G. Gould is. He's known around the land. Count now evens out at 1-1. Here in the second. There's a shot. That's going to drop. That's going to bring in a run. That could bring in 2. Here comes the play. Here comes the throw. At the plate, it's bobbled. Did he hold it? He did. But the first runner came in for the score, and they got the second run. So nice base hit, RBI there to make it 2-1. And Nathan Carlson comes through in the clutch, Chris.
Yeah, very key play there. That's the kind of hit you want. Carlson just a single, but
a powerful one. Brought in the run.
Yeah.
And it kind of got their mojo going because up until now they haven't had anything going on a couple walks.
According to what I've seen, and I could be wrong here, but that's the first hit of the game.
Yeah. Everything else has been walks and steals.
Yeah, and sacrifices.
Yeah. So now coming up to the plate, number 31, and he'll be doing the Evan Holman, and he's the catcher. Looks like a catcher. 5'10", 170 from North Marion, Oregon. Swings at a bad pitch. Should have used a 7-iron on that. Maybe even a pitching wedge. I haven't watched much golf during the pandemic. Do they have a bubble?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a balk. They called a balk. Umpire Steve called a balk. Okay, advances the runner. And so he's going over to go check. Yeah, he wanted to see what it was, and now that's a good thing. He's the umpire explaining it to him, and Dominic from Roseburg asking, "Okay, sir, what did I do?" And the coach umpire says, "Here, son, here's what you did." So he's having a little trouble right now keeping it up into the zone. It's bouncing off the plate a lot, giving the catcher fits. Runner.
Well, and it's super important for officials to say what the reason they gave that call.
Right.
Because every official is going to call things a little bit differently.
Shot down third base. Going to throw it across to first for the out. holds the runner there, and so he goes down. Evan Holman on the fielder's choice. If you're scoring at home, that's FC in your little box. Where's BG Gold when you need him? Coming to the plate now is going to be Cooper Richards. He's from Eastmont, Washington. And Mr. Richards is a left-handed pitcher, outfielder, 5'11", 160, bats left, throws left. And there's one runner left on base now at the second plate. Oh, he turned around and faked a bunt. I don't know if he actually intended to do that. I think that was just kind of throw him off.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of put it out there and then pulled it back. It's like, okay, everybody, wake up. I know it's early in the morning. He's still having some trouble with that, getting that ball up. He's bouncing off the plate. Don't see anybody warming up. I imagine, the pitching rotations that they've got, for Idaho. According to this, the Friday game, they've got 3 potential pitchers in the rotation. Saturday game, they got Paddock and Robinson. Sunday, they've got Hughes, Rasmussen, and Hildy. And then Monday to be determined what time they play. But the Idaho Royal Blue, Tatone, who's pitching now, Fox, Garcia are slated for this game. And then Saturday's game at 10:30 versus Washington East, they've got G. Miller and Hines. And then Sunday's 6 o'clock game against Oregon Metro, they have Hild and Chappelle. And then Monday to be determined when they play, Fox, Garcia, and Tatone will be back in the rotation. Coach Nick Aiello out of the College of Southern Idaho. Here's the toss. Nope. Full count. Still got to be careful if you're the runner. You can't just go on the full count here because you don't have bases loaded. Stretch and throw. There's a little pop coming down to second base. Going to be short. Got to get it quick. Got him. Nice play there. Good hustle. Doing the play there that time, making the play on that one. Number 25, that is Kaylor Saunders, and the infielder from Timberline, Idaho, knocks it down. We stand at 2-1 now at the end of 2. We'll be back in just a moment for the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament here on Table Rock Sports.
Don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
And welcome back to the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament, coming to you live from Southern Oregon on I-5, 30 miles north of the California border. Getting stared down by the umpires right now, trying to check out what we're doing. He's walking over here, Steve's walking over here, like, what are these guys doing? But Steve and his crew here today. I wonder how many umpires they need for this tournament. Because these guys can't do all 5 games.
Yeah.
Standing out there in black uniforms.
I know, you think they'd let the umpires wear white on hot days?
I know. Tank tops, shorts. Very rarely. And Chris will attest to this. To most events, I usually wear a shirt and tie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Today, shorts and a polo shirt and a white baseball hat, thanks to the OSAA. Chris and I do a lot of broadcasting for the OSAA state championships for football, basketball, volleyballs. As we get ready to go here, here's the pitch. And I think this might be back to the top of the order. We'll have to take a look here. Idaho Blue, 22. Owen Payne, back to the top of the order. First time up, Owen Payne got on a walk, and then he stole.
Yeah.
That's the way to go right there. Oh, there's a shot up the middle. Oh, big, long stretch. Nice effort there. But he gets on. That's going to be a base hit. Not for the lack of trying, though. That was a great effort there by Xander Detona, the infielder, Castro Valley, California. He ran as far as he could, and he dove as far as he could, and he stretched out as far as he could, and it was just outside his mitt.
That's just what you call hitting the gap.
Yeah, exactly. It couldn't have gone anywhere else, or he would have got it.
Yeah.
So a runner on board, Payne on board for the second time, gets thrown back there. They're going to keep him close this time.
Yeah.
He stole second, third, and home. So, well, one was on a pass ball, but he's a quick low guy. Here's the stretch. Swing and a miss. And Payne takes a big jump once the pitch is gone. I mean, he jumps, another 10 feet out there.
Yeah.
He's got to hustle back because catcher's looking him down. And there's a right-handed batter, so the catcher has an open throwing lane.
The right-handed batter's Garcia with a swing and a miss.
Yeah, there you see what I said. He's got that open throwing lane. He just turns, cocks, and throws. Nice toss there by the catcher. Good grab there at first base. Pop flies. Is it playable? It's going to be close. Yes. Oh, almost overran it. But good job there by Nico Rosell, third baseman. And he's also a right-handed pitcher, 6 foot, 185, from Century, Oregon. And interesting, our first candidate who bats left and throws right.
There you go. Baseball equivalent of a slap hitter.
Yeah, exactly. We've done a lot of softball in our times, haven't we? We've done the Oregon State Championships for several years. Didn't have them this year, sadly. We didn't have the baseball championships either. Yeah, when the pandemic shut everything down, Chris and I were at Oregon State University in Gill Coliseum doing the high school 5A basketball tournament, and it was the morning second round consolation games. And after the game, they came out on the court and they said, "Okay, ladies and gentlemen, according to the governor and OSAA and Oregon State University in the Pac-12, this facility is now closed. Please pick up your stuff and leave." Pop up, going to be trouble. Somebody's got to go back or come forward. Not going to get it. Payne's into second. So nice little pop up, and actually that's not an error. That's a base hit. I mean, that ball fell exactly where it had to between two players.
Yeah.
And so nice job there with first and second. He's on. Payne is second base, and he can score from there. We've seen how he can scoot. But nice there. Connor Christensen with the hit, third baseman from Rocky Mountain, Idaho. So he gets the base hit.
Saunders at the plate now.
Swing and a miss. And Payne going halfway to third and coming back. He's pesky. Coach got to love him. I mean, he's a pesky guy on the bases. On the outside corner for a strike. Count goes to 0-2. We got one out here in the top of the third. An hour 19 left in this game. Depending on how the game goes, I mean, that could only be 3-4 innings. We've sat through some baseball games where an inning could take a half an hour.
Yeah. Well, 3-4 innings. We're in the third now, so
yeah,
4 more innings. That's 7 innings. That's a game.
Yeah, pretty much. Count now sits at 1-2. That one's a little bit outside. That'll even the count up at 2-2. Beautiful day here in Southern Oregon. A little bit of smoke, but it's still nice. Funny how the fans are standing back under the trees in the shade, or the ones that are able to be here.
Yeah. Well, they're also watching the bar going on behind us.
And there's holds the runners on the fly out. And so Kaylor Saunders flies out. Going to bring to the plate now number 33. That's Cohen Hoover, the outfielder, 5'11", and he's out of Eagle, Idaho. Hoover, the outfielder, bats right, throws right, as opposed to throwing wrong. That one's in there for a ball. Yeah, tell your friends, TableRockSports.net will have every game from every facility for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. one's a little bit low. Both runners on base. Count now 2-0 with 2 outs here in the top of the third inning. 2-1. Idaho leads over Tri-State. God, I love those uniforms. Now the bases will load them up. Coming to the plate, it's going to be Killian Fox out of Lewiston, Idaho. Golden opportunity here. Bases loaded. Base hit. Could score at least one, if not two. 2 outs now. That one there. Was having dinner last night downtown at Common Block, across the street from the Inn in the Commons, and I guess, you know, some of these people were staying there. Saw some groups that were from Puyallup. The kid was wearing a Puyallup, Washington shirt, and went up and talked to the family and said, "Hey, you guys here for the tournament?" Yeah, and one of the kids is pitching tomorrow, and told them about Table Rock Sports and told them good luck. So a lot of folks in town here enjoying the fair. That one in there for a called strike with the bases loaded. Takes the count to 2 balls and 1 strike here in the top of the third. Swing and a miss. Evens it out. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That little breeze feels nice.
Yeah, hopefully it keeps up throughout the day.
Yeah. There's a shot.
Tipped up foul coming back behind us.
Everybody looking our way. It's like all of a sudden the whole dugout started looking this way. It's like, oh, goodness. Coach sends one of the players to go get it. I wonder, we're going to do an over-under. We're going to do a quiz with you guys, and then we'll find out the answer, okay? What is the over-under? How many baseballs do you think Pacific Northwest brought to do this tournament? Think about that for a minute. Miles, you in on this one too. How many baseballs do you think Pacific Northwest brought to do this tournament? Think on that for a minute. Because we'll find out. I'll ask Annie. Annie's in charge of everything here, and I'll find out. Because I saw a U-Haul truck that had all the supplies. Oh, look at that shot. That one's going back. Oh, and it's off the wall. Going to score 1, going to score 2. Payne came in. Here they come standing up. Wow, look at that. Cleared the bases with a double. Killian, I'll tell you, man, that is clutch.
Yeah, big hit. Bouncing off the outfield fence there.
Yeah.
320.
And it still had velocity.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what, that was pretty nice there. Killian Fox out of Lewiston, Idaho, the third baseman, man, he had some power on that one. And, you know, going back the other way, trying to chase it down, Nathan Gray Jr., I mean, he did everything he could, but it just, like, went past him. That hit the fence hard.
Yeah.
Cleared the bases now, 5-1, Idaho up.
Dan Bradshaw at the plate.
Another right-handed hitter. Nice looking pitch down in there low.
That's the second strike.
With 2 outs. And boy, Tri-State says, please, let us get out of this one now. Because they got another runner, you know, they got Killian's in scoring position there at second base. Have to figure out if these guys like this synthetic turf or not for playing. If they prefer the old dirt. Big swing and a miss. That ends it, but not before a landslide. As we head to the bottom of the third, it's going to be Idaho with the 5-1 lead, and we'll be back right after this here on Table Rock Sports. And we welcome you back to U.S. Cellular Field 9 on I-5. We are watching the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Championship Tournament. I'm Demi DeSoto along with Christopher Janish and Miles on camera. Glad to have you here with us. And this is the tournament and just a great field of teams coming at you here. And, just want to tell you a little bit about it. It's the 22nd annual championship. And, despite all the setbacks, Medford hosting the top recruiting showcase in the Northwest. And it's very exciting for a lot of the families and everything on this field. They're following the health guidelines. They're following social distancing. They're following all the things to go. But this weekend's tournament format a little different than previous years. All the teams will go through a baseball athletic rating system testing. That happens today, sometime later on today, where they'll go down and do all the testing. Kind of like a combine, Chris, I would say. The bar testing, just one way to evaluate the players' athletic abilities, scores. It shows you basically to compare to other people and how fast you run this and how fast you do that and all of that. But that was what will happen for our batter now coming up to the plate.
First pitch to him is a strike.
Yeah. And still on the mount, same pitcher, left-hander coming from Roseburg, Oregon. We got some pitchers warming up here right in front of us. I heard some pop all of a sudden. I turned around. I was like, oh, holy cow. And down goes the first batter, number 21 for Tri-State. That is Elliot Jones, the outfielder. That's going to bring up number 33, Nico Rosal from Century, Oregon. Left-handed batter. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Yeah, so basically, if you've previously tested for the players in 2020, they upload the best scores for each individual drill, and then over the course of the weekend, each team will play 4 games, one each day, including a placement game on Monday, and then they've got 10 teams from each graduating class from Washington, Oregon, and Idaho. So everybody gets a good shot. All games are live streamed for free to the YouTube channel for Table Rock Sports. Links on Northwest Championship schedule page to each individual game streaming. So tell your friends. Archived shortly after the event. So they get archived right pretty much immediately.
Yeah, I think it takes half an hour or something to process it. But
right. So the teams can watch them if they want, in the hotel tonight or whatever. Or for families, working today that can't watch it till tonight. Got a catcher sitting right in front of us. You're going to hear a loud pop every so often. Like that. Count now sits at 2 balls, 1 strike. Or 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count. Nobody on here in the bottom of the 3rd. Swing and a miss. Down he goes for the out. First out there. Nice strikeout. We don't have a lot of college coaches in attendance, but they're watching online because of the changes in recruiting periods, school budget freezes, the schedules changes, and, just overall pandemic safety, social distancing. Doesn't mean they're not watching. They're out there watching. Coaches, we welcome you. They're checking things like the Telegram app posts the videos of all hitters and pitchers and velocities, etc. You can check that out. Hundreds of college coaches and scouts have access to the Telegram app, and they're watching from afar, and some of the footage then gets uploaded to the social media platforms of the Pacific Northwest Championships.
Well, and let's not forget, too, that a lot of those college coaches are coaching here.
Well, yeah. Coaches and former coaches who are scouts. There's a cut. Oh, nice play at third. Got him. Whew, that was a line drive, and he made that catch. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was a great grab there. 36 on the ball that time. Connor Christensen, the third baseman from Rocky Mountain, Idaho. And that's going to take us now out of the inning. We're going to be back in just a minute. You're watching the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Championships here on Table Rock Sports.
Everyday heroes live life full circle. Fill up and use your enrolled kickback card so you save 16 cents a gallon at the pumps. Get what you need when you need it. And remember, we reward all heroes with kickback cards at My Circle K. And if a call goes out for another heroic appearance, no problem. We have that one covered too. With our state-of-the-art car wash systems. Be the hero you were meant to be. Heroes living life full circle.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
Fans, welcome back to the Northwest Championships of the Pacific Northwest Baseball. Glad to have you with us. You know that you can get tournament gear. It's design souvenir gear. You can go to wilsonteamshop.com/join, and invite code is E970A. And I appreciate that. You can get the gaiters, the wearing face coverings, and all of that. Back to the ball game now.
Garcia at the plate, first pitch, a little bit high for a ball.
Big, tall kid, too.
Someone you don't want to throw any good pitches to.
Yeah. I mean, that guy, when he swings, it starts in Idaho. Got a big, long. Takes that one just a bit outside. Mason, first baseman, and right-handed pitchers. This is a kid we were telling you, 6'4". Actually, he is the tallest player on the team. And he's aboard. Got his gaiter on. They all do. When they come up for like a team meeting, they all put their gaiters up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when Coach said, all right, guys, in here, put your gaiters up. Oh, they're bringing us some waters. Yay. Oh, thank you, man. We'll drop them in right here. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Pop fly up. And it's going to be caught.
He holds him there at first, so that's going to go down. Little pop fly there that time by Isaac Mercer, the outfielder, out of Ridgeview, Idaho. And that makes it with one out.
Garcia still on first.
Got Caden Casagrande at the plate out of Bishop Kelly, Idaho. He's 5'10", 170. And he got hit by a pitch.
Ouch.
So that's going to give him first and second with only one out. So Idaho back in again. I mean, they've scored every inning pretty much. And they're looking to do it again. Taking a lead there. Foul back that time by Owen Payne. Back to the top of the order. Payne's been on twice and scored twice. This is not a guy they want back on base.
Yeah.
Just a little bit low on that
The
one.
only bright spot about having him is that there's two guys ahead of him, so he can't.
Yeah, he can't run past them.
Yeah.
Is that a crop duster going around?
Mowing.
Oh, they're mowing the other field. Ooh, that one's going in the gap. There's one run going to score. He's also going to bring around. No, he's going to stay at third. Oh, I thought they would send him, but Caden Casagrande stayed at third. And Payne is in on base for the third time, this time with a double. Very productive morning for the young man.
Yeah.
On base 3 times, scored twice. One out, still could score again. The score goes to 6-1 Idaho. And I guess in these kind of situations, these tournament teams and things like that, you got to let your pitcher ride it out. You can't just keep pulling pitchers. You only have so many you can use and so many innings, and it's like you got to. And this is where they work through it. At the plate now, number 30, that is Humberto Garcia. That one down low. Big swing and a miss there. Wow. That was a big cut.
Yeah, he's swinging for some ribs.
Yeah. Trying to estimate how many. Whoops, here it comes. Look at the little Mr. Payne. Moving over to third. Coming in to score. Caden Casagrande, and it's going to go to 7-1. That all on the 3-1 count. And so now Mr. Payne sits at third base. He's been there twice today. Let's see if Garcia can bring him in. No, he's going to get aboard on a walk, so they're going to have him on the corners. Coming to the plate now is going to be Connor Christensen, the third baseman. Rocky Mountain, Idaho, 5'10", 215. Bats right, throws right. What happened?
I'm not sure.
It's
going to end the inning.
Okay. That's really odd. I didn't catch what happened there. Did they? Okay, well, that'll do it there. 7-1 now. We'll take a quick break and be right back. You're watching the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament here on Table Rock Sports.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Get Unlimited with Payback, and you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point.
Welcome back to the 2020 Northwest Championships. Here, the class of 2020, Tri-State and Idaho going off. Idaho leading this one 7-1. Here, as we get to the bottom of the 4th inning. Tri-State going to be up to bat. We'll see who's up first. Looks like it's going to be number 30 for Tri-State. That's Dawson Gillespie. He's a 6'1" infielder. Ball's in, and we're ready to start things off in the bottom of the 4th. Gillespie, right-handed batter.
Okay, so we went over there and we talked with Nick Aiello and Steve, the umpire, and what happened was their pitcher had reached his pitch count.
Oh, okay.
They didn't have a pitcher ready. The umpire was unaware of that protocol.
Oh, okay.
And he says, we need to have that in the meeting. But, yeah, they sat there and they said, yeah, he ran out of pitches based on protecting the kid, and they didn't have a pitcher ready to go. So, end of inning. And
okay.
so the Blue is saying, hey, wait a minute, we weren't done batting.
Yeah.
So, so they're going to work on that. That one in there for a strike. So you learn something new every day. And if you're out here watching on your phone or tablet, be sure to stay hydrated. Thanks to Justin and his crew bringing us some beverages. Who we got up here now? 28. That is Tanner. Nice job. Good hustle.
Yeah. Advances the runner, though.
Yeah, that's important. Sacrifice, as they say, take one for the team. What's your favorite color Gatorade?
The ones I brought, the Glacier Frost.
Okay.
It's like a white cherry.
Okay. I like blue. Blue Frost, and I like the old red. I never was
Fruit Punch.
I was never a big fan of the standard Gatorade yellow. Who we got now? 29. Brandon Fair, an outfielder from University, Washington. I'm guessing there's a college there. That one's coming our way, or fouled back. left-handed batter. It looked like he's got a big swing.
Yeah.
You know, we have the crowd mic set up, but there's not a lot of crowd giving us a lot of noise.
No.
We hear kind of a couple things. We hear the warm-up catchers right here.
We hear people warming up. We hear the lawnmower.
The lawnmower. Planes on a landing pattern to Medford Airport. MFR if you were a pilot.
2-1 count.
Ooh, the turnaround back to second. Goes into center field, and he'll just stay there. Had that been somebody who's like a pesky base runner, they may have tried to get up and make a little jump. 56 minutes left in this game.
Well, a little bit tricky play there by Chappell. He pretended he got the ball and held his glove on the guy just in case.
That one going down the left field line. Foul into the park. How far down are you?
I'm right next to you.
Oh, over here? I'm over here.
Well, yeah, over.
I'm the first park car right there next to the little island of plants.
Yeah, but that's not till over here. I can see it's right behind home plate. I can see your car.
Oh, you can? Okay. I see the shack over there, the snack shack. Boom, shot down. Ooh, high bounce. Gets it. Nice job. Make the tag. Got the out. Runner did advance to third, but another sacrifice there at that time. Good job on that one by Brandon Fair. Moves the runner over to third. They'd like to cut into that 7-1 lead here in the fourth inning. That's going to bring up to the plate now number 23, Oliver Brown, the infielder, and he's also a right-handed pitcher. 6'1", 173, right. South Anchorage, Washington. Pitch up a little bit high. Pretty big lead down the third baseline over there. Because the third baseman's back in the pocket. But, yeah, he's moving down the line there is Gillespie.
Yeah, well, if there's no one to throw back to, you can.
Yeah, I can get back to the plate as fast as you can. Boom, big cut there. Whew. Who's this guy with a camera out on the field?
He's one of the guys from Northwest.
Oh, is it? Okay, I was going to say. Just some dad. Pass ball. Here they come. They get a run on the board. Nicely done as Gillespie makes it home on the pass ball. I don't know. I need BG Gould here to tell me, is that a pass ball or is that a wild pitch? That's one of the calls I never am good at, because if you're a pitcher guy, you're going to say it's a pass ball.
Yeah.
And if you're a catcher guy, you're going to say it's a wild pitch. It'll get scored one way. Main way is that it's scored for them, making it 7-2. Which is not on the scoreboard yet. So Brown now, South Anchorage native, Alaska. You ever been to Alaska? I've never been to Alaska.
Nope, I haven't.
That one's going deep in the pocket. Easy throw to first before the third out. Run doesn't count. But they do get another one on the board as we head to the top of the fifth inning. We'll come back right after this in the Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament on Table Rock Sports.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
And we welcome you back. Baseball action coming your way from Southern Oregon. It's the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament. I'm Demi DeSoto along with Christopher Janish and Miles up there on camera. And nice little day here. 7-2 is our score as we go to the top of the 5th inning. And let's see, is he still on the same pitcher? 32 now on the mound. Let's see, that is Jackson Cummins. All 5 were here, sir, for the next 4 days. How about you? Okay. So what do you think of the caliber of play? Got one of our umpires here kind of chatting it up between innings and just seeing the level of play. I mean, these kids come from all over the place, and just glad to have some sports going on, huh? Yes. Yeah. So the new pitcher is in, Cummins. He's a right-handed pitcher. And 6'2", 180, comes out of Kimberly, Idaho. He's another one of those throws left, bats right. Or bats right, throws left, sorry. That was ambidextrous or dyslexia, one of the two on my part. How you doing out there, baseball fans? Let us know where you're listening. You can check us out, Table Rock Sports. Let your friends know about it.
Christensen at the plate.
Takes a strike there. This was a great idea to take a binder.
Yeah.
And then just take out the binder. And then you have the 2 sheets back and forth for the teams. It's always a struggle. He's going to get on base there. So
hit by pitch.
Yeah. If you're scoring at home. I always love going to baseball games, and you'll see that fan in the stands. They got their scorebook and they got their pencil, and they're sitting there scoring the game for no purpose. They're not reporting. They're not doing anything. Just enjoy doing it.
Yep.
Used to do that at Yankee games. Man, my pencil ran out of lead.
Saunders coming up to the plate now.
Runner on, too. Another inning for them. They could score some more. Oh, little chop shot coming our way. Woo! Right in front of us. I would have made the play.
I'm sure you would have.
I mean,
bring your glove?
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's like it hit right about hand high on the fence right in front of me on the bounce. Pretty good bounce off the turf. Evens the count out at 1-1 here. We're in the top of the 5th inning. It's 7-2 Idaho. They've got a man on first base. Connor Christensen. Again with the little chop shop. He kind of comes around without really swinging, but Kaler there just kind of comes around and just twice hit it like that. Popped it up. Once over there, once over here. Takes that one on the inside. Even it.
Yep, 2-2.
I hear a vehicle in the air.
That's that mower over there.
Oh, still. Well, they got a lot of room to mow over there.
Hopefully they don't have to mow over here.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the guy's going, wait a minute, what are they doing? What's this baseball going on? I got a lawn to mow. Probably see some fire planes coming in today. Tanker 910, Tanker 64. Slide down the third baseline. Foul. Barely. That one's going way down the line there. Who's your favorite? You're not a baseball fan, are you?
Not really.
You're a basketball fan.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite basketball team?
LA.
Who you
Lakers.
You watching the Lakers in the bubble?
Yeah. Lakers and Blazers.
Yeah. Blazers gave it a shot. I mean, but boy, they were just spent. Dirkic was hurt. Oh, in the middle. Can't get the one. Does he get it at first? Got it at first, not at second in time, so he advances. So fielder's choice gets him over to second. Coming up now, guess what? Back to the top of the lineup. Oh, no, Hoover first.
That's not a hit, right?
Well, it's called a fielder's choice.
Is it called a hit, though?
Yeah, I mean, the batter will get credit as a hit.
Okay.
But it's technically a fielder's choice because he couldn't make the play at second in time. Because he got out, so the fielder's choice is what advanced the runner. Whoa, here it comes our way. Ooh, just on the other side of our tents, thank goodness. It's on some kind of a cement slab over there. I heard it hit hard. This is actually, I just dawned on me, this is the first sporting event you and I have done since March 9th.
Yeah.
We did Crater graduation, Crater High School's graduation, but this is the first sporting event we've done since March 9th.
It is.
Wow. Sad, isn't it? I mean, my heart just goes out to all those high school seniors that didn't get to play their senior softball, their senior baseball, the ones at the tournament that were in the semifinals that got shut down. I mean, Nate Biddle, for the Crater standout, going to get him at first. Ooh, that was a dangerous throw. And they get him. Runner stays at second. Yeah, but the very highly recruited Nate Biddle played for Crater, and I mean, they had their sights on a championship. And they were in the semifinals, and it got shut down. Both Crater boys and girls were there. And just all those high school seniors at those tournaments. And it's like they're there at the tournament. And, when we got told, well, let's get you back to your batter here coming up. Pass ball. Christensen's going to go. There's the throw. Not in time. So Killian Fox at the plate now has a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. But, we were there at Oregon State when they shut it down and everybody had to go out. And we get back to the hotel, and there's the Crater boys and girls in the lobby of the hotel turning in their uniforms.
Yeah.
Crying. And it's like they were both in the semifinals. And there goes, those seniors, poof, there goes your senior season. And for many of them, there goes your basketball career. Because not many kids, advance to college to play hoops. Nate Biddle has narrowed it down to 4 schools: Gonzaga, UCLA, Oregon, and Arizona. Nice to have those choices.
Sure is.
Instead of like, oh, I want to go, but it's like he could basically say wherever he wants to go. Probably he's ranked in the. That's a walk there.
Yeah, Fox walked. Now he's on first.
And going to bring up catcher has to get out of the gear. But Dane Bradshaw coming up. He's from Nampa Christian, Idaho. Biddle is the number 9 ranked player in the country out of all players, and he's the number 2 center in the country. Checking the ball there. The last Oregon player that highly ranked, do you know him? Basketball? Huh? Not Kamaka Hepa, who went to Texas. Not Kyle Singler, who went to Duke.
Kevin Love? Kevin Love?
No, it wasn't.
No?
Terrence Jones.
Oh, okay.
Terrence Jones from Jefferson. Kamaka Hepa also from Jefferson, who went to play for Texas.
Yeah.
We've called games of his. Called Kevin Love's games, too. Again, the Kevin Love Kyle Singler State Championship when it was Lake Oswego against South Medford. Oh, what a game. What a game. And that was at the old basketball arena, Mac Court. Was there for that. And, they both went on to play. Kyle played for the Pistons and for the Oklahoma City Thunder, and Kevin played for Minnesota. And
Bradshaw hits that one foul.
Bradshaw's got a good swing.
Yeah.
He actually looks like another Bradshaw that I know, Chris Bradshaw, that played for North Medford. He's got that same kind of stature. He looks like Chris Bradshaw. Brother Michael's a baseball coach. He was at Arizona. Whew. That was a darn good pitch to take. Pitch like that, you want to be swinging, son. Swing at that. All the scouts watching you. Drinking coffee at home. That one's a little low. Christensen stays at third. Not going to charge the plate on that one. Kind of funny to sit here and be looking between the pitcher and the catcher at home plate, and just in the background is a goalpost for football.
Yeah.
There's a football field just across the parking lot right there. One of the beauties of U.S. Cellular Park here. Great job by the Medford Parks and Recreation Department putting this place together.
Tri-State doing a good job keeping Fox close on first.
Yeah, because Christensen is not really, got him. Boy, they got out of that one and keep the score 7-2. As we go to the bottom of the 5th inning, we're watching the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament from U.S. Cellular Field. We'll be back after this on Table Rock Sports.
Don't just replace your windows, renew them with beautiful and energy-efficient windows from Bill's Glass. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home or auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 40 years. Bill's Glass in Ashland and Medford, and now Bill's Glass in Grants Pass.
At My Circle K, we believe in keeping the integrity of your vehicle's paint. That's why you save 10 cents a gallon when you purchase a car wash. As rain falls, it collects pollutants and contaminants from the air. You want to do anything you can to protect your investments. At My Circle K, you can protect your paint and save at the pump. Now with every car wash purchase, you'll save 10 cents a gallon at the pumps. Find them, follow them, kick back with them. MyCircleK.com.
All right, we welcome you back. And on the mound for Idaho, Royal Blue, Killian Fox. New pitcher. Stepping in, he's a right-handed pitcher. And Tatone, I did never get a pronunciation on it, but he did a great job. Held him to 2 runs over 4 innings. 40 minutes left in this game. It is a timed game, a 2-hour time limit, which is shorter than most games. Got to move it along. I wonder if they encourage the pitchers to speed it up a little bit between pitches. Because I mean, if you take 10 seconds off of every pitch, you're saving 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes pitchers, I mean, between each pitch can take a minute between a pitch. Time they kick the dirt, get the sign, got a runner. Finally make the pitch, it's 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 45 seconds every pitch. Then if you got a guy who's fouling the ball off all the time. Left-handed batter coming to the plate now for the Tri-State team, and that's number 22, Nathan Gray Jr. He's an outfielder from Kamiakin, Washington. Looks like a couple guys getting warmed up back here, like they may be coming in, or they're just trying to stay warm. Down to the 38-minute mark here. Count evens out at 1-1 here in the 5th inning in the bottom. Down by 5. Tri-State wants to get something going here. There's a foul ball.
Oh, I think that's off your car.
No, that was off the U-Haul trailer. And it's funny, one of those little U-Haul pull-behind trailer things, they had boxes of baseballs and boxes of gators and, all the stuff that they used. And there was a couple big golf clubs. And I was like, okay, what's that for?
That's for Monday evening.
Monday evening, yeah. Gonna have a long drive competition or something? Swing. Not gonna go. Count's gonna even out at 2-2 now. 7-2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's a pop fly back over the top.
Gray Jr. defending that strike zone.
Well, now I see my car. Boom, that's a solid hit. That's in the gap for a single. Trots over to first base. Good job. Leadoff batter aboard, no outs. Runner on board, they'll take it. They need it. Coming up now, big tall player. 36 coming to the plate. That is Nathan Carlson, first baseman out of Mountainside, Oregon. Back there. Hey fans, don't forget Pro Day coming up Saturday, September 5th at 8:30 p.m. at Harry and David Field, bringing together select 21-22 grads to play against each other in one game. Baseball Northwest, bringing you that game as well.
We'll be bringing you that one.
Yep. They select the rosters, taking into consideration requests from professional scouts that are watching. The scouts say, hey, can you get this kid in there? And, so the scouts tell them who they want to see, and they put this game together. Up high a little bit. One other announcement, too. There is no academic game scheduled this year because of all 21 grads that are playing on the same field. So the high academic schools will get to see all players. They've published the academic game roster on the website to highlight players who excel in the classroom as well. So for those of you scouts who all grades matter, check it out. Ooh, that was a nice pitch. You have to like low pitches, to swing at that, because that was right about knee high.
Yeah.
It's going to get called.
It's a hard decision to make as a batter.
Yeah, it's like, that's not really where I want it. There he goes. Swing and a miss. Here's a throw into second, and it's not going to do it. But good play, though. Catcher got it right there. Good play down on the defensive side. Thanks for watching us here. Nice little plug we had in the program. Thanks to Table Rock Sports. You can click on the scheduled link on the website. And very important to add this year since you can't come, so they definitely wanted to get it going. A lot of the D1 and other programs not able to attend in person, so you can check it out off their website, off of our website, tablerocksports.net, and our YouTube channel as well. Go to YouTube and just search Table Rock Sports. Foul ball.
That'll even up the count to 1-1.
Still with one out here, 7-2, but a runner in scoring position and a left-handed batter, which is always good when you got a guy on second base because they're going to hit it to right field most of the time. Push him ahead. Whew, that was close. Starting to see a couple other teams kind of showing up for warm-ups over here. They're all gathering, getting their swag, getting their gaiters, and getting their rosters and all that stuff. That one fouled back against the backdrop. That's interesting. They have that big black backdrop.
Yeah.
But look at all the dots on it from foul balls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a sunshade for
the pitcher.
late night games.
For the pitcher, yeah. And the infield probably too. Ooh, there's a nicely hit ball right to left field. And the play is made. Good job out there in left field. That was Kaylor Saunders out there.
Richards up to bat now.
Another lefty. Long stretch. Boy, they're holding him close. Not quite in there. But they're sure holding him close at second. He wasn't far off the bag, but they sure were staring him down. That pop you hear behind us is a few of the Idaho players warming up in a triangle. That one's in there. 1-2 the count now, 2 outs, 7-2 the score. Tri-State would love to get back in this game right here. They got a runner in scoring position. That one a little bit high and outside, evens out the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs. They'd like to make it 3. Foul ball back over the left side. No kerplunk. Oh, got him looking, and that ends it. They can't get one across. So we finished 5 innings here with 31 minutes left in this game. The score is 7-2 Idaho. You're watching the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament here on Table Rock Sports. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament. I'm Deputy Soto, coming to you with Christopher Janish and Miles from, well, we're not far from what used to be Miles Field. They used to play there, but score is 7-2 here as we head into the 6th inning, and some great baseball. Glad you could be with us here. This tournament is going on. You know, I'd like to know that we are adhering to COVID health guidelines, including wearing face coverings when 6 feet distance cannot be kept, as in entering, exiting fields, team meetings, social distancing in the stands 6 feet apart from other spectators, 2 spectators per player at fields 6 and 9, up to 5 per player at Harry and David because they've got more space and seating.
And it's seniors.
And it's seniors, yeah. Players are required to wear the masks in the dugouts, which are been provided by Pacific Northwest, these really nice gaiters that they gave us. High traffic areas and high touch areas in the field will be sanitized after every game. And we want to thank everybody who is here and let everybody know who's watching that all precautions are being maintained to be COVID safe during this event. All right, coming to the plate now. We're ready to go here. Coming up for the Idaho team. Oh, and he's going to get hit by a pitch and take the base right out of the bat. And that is number 37, Mason Garcia, the first baseman. And so he's aboard, and so right out of the gate here to start the 6th inning. Under 30 minutes to go in this one. 29 and counting. 29 and change? 29 and seconds? Well, what would you say? 2 more seconds, you can just say 29. 29. So it's a moot point. Not too big a lead there. Oh, there's a little dribbler. Could be a problem. Gonna have to. Oh, foul. Is it just my eyesight, or are those bases gray?
Yeah, they're gray.
I know. They're not white. They're gray bases. That's weird. The lights are on. That's unusual for a 9 o'clock a.m. game.
Yeah.
I guess they figured just turn them on, leave them on all day. Maybe to get through the smoke? No.
Swing there doesn't connect. 0-2 the count.
Hard swing, though. I mean, he went after that one. Isaac Mercer, the outfielder from Ridgeview, Idaho. 170 pounds. Well, most of these guys are all right there. 170, 180, 185, 190, 195. They're all right in the same weight kind of classification. Goes down. So a strikeout on the books for the right-hander Cummins. If they go to, Douglas will be the next one in their rotation. They threw Rogers and then Cummins, and then they're going to throw Douglas if they get to that, which I don't know if they follow a protocol so that they see all the pitchers. There he goes. Here's the throw. Not going to be in time. Good backup by the shortstop. And he's in at second base. So good hustle there that time as Hoover got in there. The Eagle Idaho product. So now with a runner in scoring position and 1 out, got 1 ball on the count. And Casagrande, the infielder from Bishop Kelly, Idaho. Opportunity. Oh, he's getting pesky out there. Look at that. He's just bothering the pitcher. Got a strike in there. That's funny. After this pitch, I'll tell you. Staring him down. He's bothering him. Yeah, see, dude turned around. If you look back behind the backstop back over there, look at there's a row of like 5-6 trees, and then there's like a group of people in each shade of the tree.
Yeah.
I just glance back and I go, look, they're perfectly spaced in the shades. Big swing down the line, off the fence foul. Runner at second. 7-2 our score here in the 6th, the top of the 6th, with approaching the 25-minute mark left in this game. Boom, there's a nice base hit into left field. Oh, he stumbled going around third. He was on his way home, and I think that I attribute that to the synthetic turf.
Yeah.
He was going around third with full speed, and he just, like, the wheels came off the bus. So he's going to hold at third, but a nice base hit there that time. Good job by Casagrande. And look where we're at. Number 22, Owen Payne, back to the top of the order with 1 out here. 7-2 lead here in the top of the 6th.
Payne showed last time he was up that he can do more than just get on base, that he can get some RBIs as well.
That's right. He had a nice hit. Takes that first pitch for a strike. Little bit low for his liking from what I see from his stance and swing.
Yeah, on a first pitch, that's when you let go.
It was down around his knees. Probably would have been a ground out. That's my Demostradamus prediction. There he goes. High. Oh, great grab by the shortstop. Gets the play at first. Oh, he's going to go all the way around to third. Wow, look at that. So Payne is out for the first time, but boy, the runner was all the way to second. They couldn't get the out there. Came to first. He just kept going to third. Definitely nice little play there called by Coach Aiello. He probably says, yeah, if you just round that bag and keep going, he's not going to be in a position to throw to make it to third in time,
yeah.
And he wasn't.
That a fielder's choice?
Well, let's see, because the fielder's choice was the shortstop choosing to go to first instead of second for the out, and then when they did, the runner just kept going.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fielder's choice was shortstop to first. That's how it got him out. Ooh, big cut there that time. Nice job there by Garcia, the catcher, out of Timberline, Idaho. I've been to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
Yeah.
Beautiful place. Been to the Coeur d'Alene Resort a couple times. Downtown Coeur d'Alene, really nice and quaint. Really nice small town. You know what I mean? It's like beautiful little downtown. Gets awfully cold in the winter. Ooh, that's a hard hit ball, but it's going to go foul. That was a big hit. Steps back off the rubber there. Checks the runner at third. We'll reset, throw it again. This time with the count 1-2 with 2 outs here. 8-2 our score. Idaho up over Tri-State. Oh, they're waiting for the ball boy to get back out of play. That one's up a little high. Little inside. Good eye there, being very patient. Garcia. Count now at 3-2. Full count. 2 outs. Top of the 6th inning. 8-2 is the score. A little dribble over the left side. Hey, Northwest Championship souvenir gear. You can get it. Go to wilsonteamshop.com/join, and your invite code is E970A, and it'll ship right to your door after the event. You can get all kinds of goodies there from the Pacific Northwest group. Ooh, a little changeup. Boy, that had a spin on it. And he'll just toss it across, get the out. Not before another run comes in for Idaho, making it 8-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Coming to you live from Southern Oregon, I'm Deputy Soto, Christopher Janish, and Miles for the 2020 Pacific Northwest Baseball Tournament. Back after this on Table Rock Sports.
I was talking to Bill.
Yeah?
Bill and Sherry got a guy.
They do? How did they get a guy?
Everything happened online, including financing. And their guy even delivered their new car to their home.
Maybe we should get a guy.
I thought you might say that. Honey, meet Kyle.
Find your guy during the Ram Power Days going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford and on lithiasuperstore.com. Not a dealership, a partnership.
Introducing Unlimited with Payback, only from U.S. Cellular. The only unlimited plan that pays you back for data you don't use. So, quit flushing money down the toilet with Verizon. Get Unlimited with Payback, and you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon.
For the best deals in wireless on a network that works in the middle of anywhere, visit Siskiyou Cellular, your local U.S. Cellular agent. 7 locations, including Central Point.
Welcome back. We are in Medford, Oregon. Why? It is the 2020 Northwest Championships for Baseball Northwest, coming to you from Medford, Oregon. I'm Deputy Soto, along with Christopher Janish. Miles on camera, and the sun kind of going over us to the other way, which is good, so it's not directly in our eyes. But right now it's 8-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. 19 minutes left in this one, so there may not be too many more opportunities for Tri-State. They may have this at bat and maybe one more at bat, so they got to make something happen here to get some 6 runs on the board. Starting it off for them, we're going to see here coming up, this is going to be number 21, Elliot Jones, an outfielder from Idaho Falls, Idaho. 5'9", 160, bats right, throws right. Here he comes up to the plate. And on the mound, tall looking right-hander there. Did they switch pitchers and put in the last pitcher? Let's see. Let's see who we got here. We got number 27, and that is Hild. So he's the, oh no, 37, I'm sorry. That is Mason Garcia. Yeah, so the last pitcher is in. They have 3 in this game's rotation. This is the 3rd of them. Saturday, they're looking to, in the 10:30 game against Washington East, they're looking for Miller and Hines. Split the duties there as the first pitch there, second pitch there is ball 2. And then Sunday, they take on Oregon Metro with Hild and Chappelle. And then Monday to be announced who, what time they're going to play. That all depends on how they seed. Fox, Garcia, and Tatuan, who's been there. Coach Aiello out of College of Southern Idaho. He took that strike. He stood there and kind of lazy-daisy. He had no intention at swinging it.
Yeah, well, 3-0 count going into that pitch. That I'm sure he was told you're not allowed to swing.
Yeah, he just kind of loosely swung the bat around, takes that one, and he's on base. So here's what they needed, a runner on base to start it off here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Down by 6 runs, and clock is ticking away. So they probably have 2 at-bats left. If you figure 5 minutes for an at-bat. Stepping up now, number 33 coming to the plate. That's Cohen Hoover. No, that's the wrong one. Going back here to Cohen Hoover, number 33. And Nico Rosell is the 3rd baseman from Century, Oregon. Oh, he got way off there. Well, he was almost caught. That would have been fun. See our first pickle.
Yeah.
When's the last time you seen a pickle in baseball?
While ago.
It's been a year.
Yeah, more than a year.
I know, it's been a year. I was just thinking, when's the last time I saw a pickle in baseball? Gosh. Boy, I'll tell you, if you want to see good coaching, watch a team execute a pickle.
Yeah.
I mean, that is good coaching when you can execute. You get the backup and you do the rotation. You get the backup. That's good coaching when you see a good pickle. And then it's kind of like a mouse playing with a bug, or a cat playing with a bug. It just wears down the runner until you you can't run anymore. Here we are. Oh, the scoreboard went out. That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
We better check our power.
Yep, we have power still.
I was going to say, I don't know if their plug came unplugged. I hope they don't play with our plugs.
Well, the scoreboard's plugged in out there. There's power at the scoreboard. So.
Oh, out there.
Yeah.
Okay. 8-2 here. Bottom of the sixth. It was 19 minutes left, so let's track it. I've got 10:43. So 10:53. So right about 11 o'clock.
Yep.
So 9 to 11, half-hour break. 11:30 to 1:30, half-hour break. 2 to 3 or 4, half-hour break. Okay, I get it. It's a system. Here we go. Staring him down a second. He's on first. Oh, he could have stole. So he's going to come across to first base. Beautiful picture of U.S. Cellular Community Park on the back side of the program here. 300 Lowry Lane, in case you're wondering. They do baseball, softball, soccer, multi-sport, football, all right here. This is what's known as Charter Field, in case you wanted to know, as opposed to Harry and David Field. Softball complex has Radio Medford Field. Couple warm-up pitchers coming in from out there. Ooh, that's a pass ball. He'll advance.
Both runners moving on.
So now, things pretty interesting. Scoreboard's back up. They just got to get it reprogrammed. But things pretty interesting now. Bases loaded. They're going to get on the mound and say, what do we do defensively here? But this could be tricky. This is what they needed. Down 8-2 here, bottom of the sixth inning. We'll see what they can get going. Tri-State Black coming to the plate. It is Dawson Gillespie. That one down low. Douglas, tall guy on the mound, having a little difficulty finding the zone here early in the inning. 3 runners on. There's a little dribbler. Going to cause a problem in the hole. Nobody at first. Oh, they get it covered, but a run scores. Nice hustle by the pitcher. Good hustle by the first baseman getting out there.
Yeah, that's a well-executed play. First base rotating, pitcher rotating in. You talk about that kind of rotations in a pickle. That's the same kind of shows skilled athletes and good coaching.
Yeah, so that does make the out, but it does make it 8-3. What's up, Justin?
I got a text from Josh that said one of the announcers, I don't know if it's you guys or not, but told it.
And welcome back to the 2020 Northwest Championships from Medford, Oregon. Ooh, going down the line there. So at the plate, left-handed hitter is Tanner Douglas. Left-handed, he's a pitcher, first baseman, outfielder out of South Medford High School. Golden opportunity, boys, slicing that one down the line. Straighten that out. You got some runs coming in. Down the first baseline. Going to try for 4. Does he get the double play? And he does, and they get out of it. So it's going to stay that way. 8-2 here as we take a break. The 2020 Northwest Championships from Medford, Oregon. We'll be back after this on Table Rock Sports. And we welcome you back to the 2020 Northwest Championships, top of the 7th inning here in Medford, Oregon. Idaho against Tri-State. Some good baseball action here so far. Mr. Owen Payne has been the star so far, being very, very pesky on the bases today. Kind of been around the horn 2 or 3 times, gotten a clutch base hit with an RBI, and we'll see what's going to happen from there. But these Northwest Championships going on throughout the next 4 or 5 days. If you want to watch some great baseball, this is a place to be. Today's event's going on. This is the first field and game. They're doing the bar testing today as well, team meetings. More bar testing at 10:30, bar testing at 11:30, bar testing at 12:30. So if you're getting that done, check it out. There's a lunch break from 1:30 to 2. Then you've got bar test. You know, each of the teams goes through the bar testing part of it, and then the games line up. Check your schedules coming up Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'll tell you, it's a busy schedule. Tiebreakers are head-to-head competition. Least runs allowed, most runs scored, and eventually a coin flip. If you're concerned about tiebreakers.
Coming up to bat for Idaho. It's going to be Christensen.
Coach heading back to the box there. Or the other coach. Wait, the 2 coaches are getting together over there. What's going on? Okay, they're going to go ahead and play, but that's... Oh, he's going to coach third base. All right. I was wondering he was over there on that side. All right, so here we go. Tanner Douglas on the mound. Number 28, left-handed pitcher out of South Medford High School. Panther out of the Southwest Conference in the OSAA. That went up a little bit high.
Makes the count 2-0.
Again, these Northwest Championships tournament going on next few days here. That ball up high as well, takes the count up. South Medford, where the pitcher comes from, they were in the playoff championship hunt a couple years back for the state title. Called strike as he left the box. That happens sometimes when you leave the box too early.
Yeah.
Umpires don't like that when you leave the box too early. If it was marginal, it might not go your way. Now that time he can take it. So a runner aboard here. Got a pair of 36s there at first base, offense and defense. Coming to the plate now, going to be number 25. That's Kaylor Saunders, the infielder. 6'0", 170, bats and throws right-handed from Timberline, Idaho, with a runner on first base. Again, counting down to 11 o'clock. Got about 8 minutes, maybe 9 minutes. Foul ball coming back this way. Watch out, folks, in the trees. There it is, just off to the right. People standing behind the trees, they can't tell where the ball is.
Yeah.
They're all ducking like all of a sudden it's going to come right through the trees at them. Looking him down at first. Here's the pitch. Takes it for a strike. That was a nice looking pitch. Douglas on the mound. Staring him down. Ooh, big high pitch. Going to be over a pass ball. Out of reach, and he'll advance over. Christensen makes it over to second base. He's out of Rocky Mountain, Idaho. Next game for the Idaho team here is Saturday, 10:30. They'll take on Washington East. And Miller, scheduled pitcher there. Also Hines, scheduled, the right-hander. And for the Tri-State Black, after this game, they play Saturday night at 6 o'clock against Oregon State. Snedden due on the mound, along with Rutherford and Brown. See another team out there getting ready. Some maroon-colored jerseys far out there in left field.
That pitch brings the count full.
With a runner on second. Ooh, that's going to drive in a run. That's a hard single. Oh, got greedy. Got the RBI, but he turned first and sort of stopped and then went. And he's like, okay. But he did get the run, so that'll make it 9-3. Coming to the plate now, Cohen Hoover, number 33 from Eagle, Idaho. Bats right, throws right. Takes the first pitch. He's 5'11", 175 pounds, plays outfield. Ooh, big swing there. That guy's still mowing.
Yeah, a lot of grass out there.
That one's high and to the outside. So a ball. What's the count now? They reset when the power went out, they reset the clock like for the next game. I don't know if they just can't figure out how to get that in there. That one taken for a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him. So a strikeout. Credited to Mr. Douglas. That is going to bring up number 21, Killian Fox. Fox, the middle pitcher today for Idaho. And they've only given up 3 runs today as a team. 9-3 our score. Fox takes that first strike right down the pipe. PVC to be exact. That's when it doesn't curve, it's just a straight pitch. I made that up.
We can tell.
And on the ball that gets back to the backstop, the run comes in. So Idaho chalks it up, goes to double digits. First team in the tournament to get to double digits on a score. Lots of baseball coming your way. This 2020 Northwest Championships here in Medford, Oregon. 3 different fields. All of them on Table Rock Sports and on YouTube and off the website of the organization. Did he go? Did he go? Yes, he did.
Over on Harry and David Field. Tri-State leading that one 13-7 over Idaho. That's the class of 2021.
Swing and a miss. Looks like he's got enough to get on base. That throw's going to be, nicely saved out there. Whew, that was close. But good job that time by Nate Carlson to save it from going into left field. Right field, sorry.
2 outs.
And that was a foul ball coming our way. They're going to let it go. Drops behind us. So Dane Bradshaw coming up here, the catcher, outfielder. He's 5'10", 165 from Nampa Christian, Idaho. Takes that one. That makes it 2 strikes. He's got a runner aboard at first. There's a high fly ball coming down. Catch is made in right field, and that will end the inning. And we'll stay at 10-3 as we take a break here. Can't be too many more minutes left. I mean, my watch says 10:59. It's got to be real close here. Let's see if they give them another at bat. We'll take a quick break, come back here. 10-3, Idaho with the lead on Table Rock Sports.
Everyday heroes live life full circle. Fill up and use your enrolled kickback card so you save 16 cents a gallon at the pumps. Get what you need when you need it. And remember, we reward all heroes with kickback cards at My Circle K. And if a call goes out for another heroic appearance, no problem. We have that one covered too. With our state-of-the-art car wash systems. Be the hero you were meant to be. Heroes living life full circle.
Dear Dad, I was afraid to say this to your face, but I heard you yelling again from the stands during my game. You were shouting at the coach, the refs, even the other parents. It embarrasses me when you yell at everyone. It really stresses me out. I love sports. I love my team. I just want to play, but not if you always lose your temper. Love, Katie.
Know your role. Learn more at southernoregonsports.com.
And we welcome you back to beautiful Southern Oregon here for the 2020 Northwest Championships here in Medford, Oregon. I'm Demi DeSoto along with Christopher Janish and Miles on camera. We're coming at you here what will probably be the last at bat of this game. Because
Well, it will be no matter what because it's inning 7.
And I'm just wondering if they're going to cut him off or let him have the at bat.
Yeah.
Because the time, as of right now, the time is up. And the clock on the, I'm guessing they may let him go, but
yeah, I know a lot of times they let them finish the inning, so that way one team doesn't get an extra at bat. Because right now,
Tri-State is the one missing an at bat, and it's like, okay, we're on time pretty much, and unless they come up with a big rally which gets them 7 runs to tie it, they'll probably leave it at a tie. I mean, I don't think they want to leave it at a tie in tournament. Have to see.
Leave what at a tie?
The game. I mean, say they come up with 7 runs and they tie it. It's like, okay, are we going to go another inning?
Nope. That's why they have
the coin flip and Oh, hit by a pitch. So there's the first runner on board. So he gets to make his way there. So Brandon Fair, he comes in from University, Washington, number 29. And that's going to bring up now number 23 for the Oliver Brown, who's an infielder, right-handed pitcher out of South Anchorage, Alaska, with a runner on. Not a big lead. Pitch is high and inside. 25. So this is Kaylor Saunders, who wasn't on the list to pitch. But he is for the Idaho Royal Blue. So if in case you were wondering, the tournament rules, it's standard high school rules with the exception of free substitutions, and that's what we're seeing here. All games are 7 innings with 2-hour time limits, and the use of a designated hitter and extra hitter is allowed. Wood or wood composite bats only. There he goes. They're still going to make the throw, and it goes into center field. Good backup by the shortstop. And so he'll hold there. So now with no outs, they got a runner in position. He's right on the bag, not even leaving the bag. There's a little hit. Going to knock it back into foul territory. That one into the dugout. 2 strikes. These are the games on Friday at U.S. Community Park here at Field 9. This is Idaho versus Tri-State. There's a play. Oh, nice play at short. Can he get the throw in time? Got him. Nice play. Well, he dove for that ball, got over there, made the catch, got it over there in time, and Caden Casagrande playing grande there. Other games coming up here, we got Washington East versus Washington Northwest at 11:30. At 2 o'clock, Oregon Metro versus Oregon State. I guess that way, nice play right to first for the out. Run will score. So now it makes that 10-4. So I guess, you know, the theory is here on the first day you have the 2 Oregon teams play, so one of them gets knocked out. 2 Washington teams play, so they get knocked out. These 2 Washington teams get play, so they get, so you have one team front representing each state moving up. And then the Tri-State team's kind of a blend playing Idaho, which is from the only one from somewhere else. I see what they did. Annie. So the bases are cleared. But they did get another run, making it 10-4. A little high popper over to the dugout. And that is Nathan Carlson, first base, right-handed pitcher, third baseman from Mountainside, Oregon. That's a hard shot. That's going deep. That's going to the wall. That's going bouncing off the wall. He's going to get 2. Standing up. He'll have a stand-up double. Nice play there. Carlson. Boom.
Way to connect on that one.
That's a deep ball.
Yeah.
You know, center field fence 380. On the corners it's 320. Gap's got to be 390 maybe. It went right to the gap of the tarps there. They have that tarp up high because it's right where the cars go by. The other one has a lower fence. But yeah, that's the road coming in out from Harry and David Field, going over to the football stadium. Here locally, Cascade High School and St. Mary's High School plays their football games right next door over here on the football field. They share the stadium. North Medford, South Medford play their football games at Spiegelberg Stadium, where legendary coach Fred Spiegelberg coached for years. The Southern Oregon Renegades have played games here and at Spiegelberg, and the Renegades lady football team play both times too. Adult leagues play here, baseball. A lot of teams play softball. There's a big Medford softball tournament here, high school tournament. Wasn't this year, but there usually is. They run a lot of tournaments out of this place, not during COVID, obviously, but a lot of tournaments here. This is really the first time I've seen something here in a while.
Yeah.
Like I said, first time we've done sports since March. Didn't get to use my new stadium chair I got at a yard sale for $3.
Nope.
Got a stadium chair that has a umbrella mounted on the back.
Holman at the plate.
Left-handed batter. That's going deep. That's going deep. That's going back. Lost it. Ground rule double. No, he's got it at the warning track. That's going to score a run. So nice RBI double for him. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's 10-5. So nice job by Holman there. Evan, the catcher, made it to second on that one. That was I thought that was going to bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. Turned the defender one way, then turned him the other way. There's a hard shot right to second base. Nice play, and the out made. Good job there for the out by Dane Bradshaw, and I think that is all we got. That will be it. So as we wrap it up for this game, Owen, I think, basically the star of the game here today, really just all over the place. Owen Payne, the outfielder, Timberline, been on base 3 times, base hits, stole 4 or 5 bases, scored a few times. Let's see if this is the official word here. Teams aren't leaving, but they're checking the dugouts. Let's see. I don't want to sign off and they say, well, we can.
Yeah, well, let's hit a break and
come back. We'll tell you if we're going to do any more or not.
A parent, dad in the stands yelling at his kid, trying to coach him from the bleachers, and the embarrassment on the kid's face. It looked like he was about to cry while playing the game.
I think it's very embarrassing for a student athlete to see their parents being escorted out of the gym or off the playing field.
I'd be surprised if that kid comes back to the game.
And you risk a child enjoying the game, that you rob them of the fun. You have made a bad choice.
The days grow long, and the last school bell rings, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to that fabled land of green, where adventure drifts with you on the water and carries you through the trees. So let curiosity get the best of you and take the trail less traveled to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.